Okay.
Welcome to another episode of Dad's Rules with Kevin Belzer. Oh my gosh, Melissa Belzer is
Mm-hmm.
my guest today. The
Yep.
production on this is pretty wonky because if you're watching on YouTube right now, I'm only half here.
Yeah. There we go.
There, that's better. I was a little too comfortable.
Just a little bit. It's okay.
So you're back to work again. Your summer vacation is over.
Yep. Back to work. I like my crew though. My crew. The crew that I'm a part of, boss. It's a pretty good group. And our new person starts tomorrow. So that's cool. And then I helped out at a different school today because she had nobody. It was her and nobody. And so boss lady stepped up into my spot, and I went and helped her with a different position that I don't do very often. So, but I was like, it's not very many students, so I was like, I got this.
See, this leads me to believe that when people say that there are no jobs out there, that is because people are not choosing to fill the jobs that are out there.
Well,
Because, like, you guys are understaffed like crazy, and I get it. It's part time,
yeah.
but uh, don't you want some income coming in?
Well, there's people being put through HR. It's just getting them through HR. So some of them are gonna start to trickle in.
Our son is seeing this right now because he's one of them is applying for a different position, a different company.
Yeah.
And the hiring process with these companies is out of control. It's like
Forever.
they're totally cool taking 3, 4, 8 weeks to get somebody up and going. Like, they're out of work and they can totally just wait 3 to 8 weeks to start a new job.
People
And
gotta eat.
then you're not going to even get a paycheck for like another 2 weeks after
Probably.
that.
Probably. Maybe 3 sometimes.
It's night and day from when I used to work for people
Yeah.
and do hiring and stuff like that. I remember just hiring them on the spot because I'm like, why do I want to waste people's time?
Yeah, I don't know. It just takes so long. People gotta eat. That's it. People
Yeah.
gotta eat.
And that's the bare minimum is
Yeah.
that they have to eat because you can find a couch to surf on. I remember someone that we
Yeah.
hired at Papa John's that until they got paid a couple times, they were living in their car. So they found somewhere to live in the meantime. Yes, it was their car, but they found, and we didn't even find that out until they got a place because
Till
we're like,
later.
yeah, we're like, what do you mean you're moving? And they're like, oh yeah, we're moving out of our car into a place. I'm like, I didn't even know you were living in your car.
Like, could have figured that out if you'd known.
Yeah. There's all the semantics around that to where I don't understand. I'm like, how do you shower? It's like the basic stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, today the weather has been weird. We have this it's like this dust layer in the air just hanging over a whole town. It's like I woke up this morning, I'm like, oh, it's cloudy out. And it's like, no, it wasn't necessarily cloudy. It was just dust. And it was
street was dusted.
yeah,
It
the
was weird.
the street looked like we'd had instead of rain, we'd had dust. Yeah, because there was paths in it where cars had driven.
Like,
Needless to say, the breathing thing was off the charts bad
yeah.
today. I made it 3 houses down to where I said, nope,
Like,
turn around, got in my car and went to the gym and walked at the gym instead because I'm like, this doesn't seem safe.
Yeah.
So I see people posting online today, and I love me a conspiracy theory. Why? Because most of them actually come true. So I was like, okay, well, what are people saying about this cloud? And there were people on there claiming that it was our government that was dropping dust on us and causing this. Look, I like a good conspiracy theory just like the next person, but I don't know. I think we're giving our government way too much power and credit to actually pull something like this off. I just think it's probably nature.
It's weather. I mean, it was very windy last night, I'm told. So there was probably just a storm that finally was hovering over us that usually passes over us.
Yeah, it's like gross outside all
But
day.
still, it's never in the entire time we've lived in our community done this. This is a different thing.
So it was so funny as I was going to take the vehicle in today because I need an oil change before I head out of town with it, and because it has the change oil soon thing popped up on the electronic thing, and I'm like, yeah, get it. I need to do that. But I put like 7,000 miles on it in like a 2 week span.
That's a lot.
With the last driving. So yeah, of course it's due for another oil change because I had one right before that.
Yeah.
But anyway, the shop I go to, they also wash your car. And I was like, well, yeah, but if I go in today, they're going to wash it and it won't really be clean. So I was like, I just won't drive it anywhere today. I'll run my errands tomorrow and get it taken care of tomorrow. Hopefully this whatever weather thing that our obviously our government's behind will have passed us by. That was sarcasm, by the way. Will pass us by and I can take my car in and get the oil changed and my car wash. Yeah. And but I did take the trash out of the back seat today so that they could do a proper vacuuming of it when they get it. So it wasn't a total loss.
Yeah, my car's super dusted. It looks like I off-road in the desert and it just collected on my car. That's what it looks like.
Well, it was beyond disgusting out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I had to turn the wipers on when I went to the gym just to flick the dust out of the way.
Yeah. It's not good.
You could taste it.
Yeah.
It was so disgusting. Yeah.
Yeah. It was not good.
Yep. It was no bueno. That's your Spanish lesson of the day. That means not good.
I don't know which one's the correct form because I've heard no está bien either. So I don't know.
Well, you know, my Spanglish is pretty top notch. So we're going to go that I'm correct.
Great movie, right, by the way.
Okay. We are going to continue on with our Would You Rather.
Okay.
Because I like these.
Yep.
And it's my effing show and I can do whatever the hell I want. So, okay. I've got two lists here because I found the old list from when we road tripped a couple of years ago.
Nice.
And we had not finished this one. So there was someone there to where I'm like, okay, well, we should do that.
Okay.
Or do some of them anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so the very first one was cabana or cabin.
Cabana.
I knew you'd say cabana.
In a minute.
I
love cabana.
Yeah. I think I'd go cabin.
Really? Cabana's by the pool. You get beverages and misters and a cooler for your delicious drinks. And then when you're hot, you get in the pool. When you're not, you get in the cabana and you're out of the sun. Cabana.
Look, the KOA I stayed at a month ago, there was a pool right down from the cabin. So if I had not stayed in a tent and stayed in a cabin instead, I could have gone right over to the pool as well.
You couldn't go to because you had a tent site, you couldn't use the pool? That's not true. Is it?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
Oh.
No, I could have done that.
Oh.
I totally could have done that.
Oh. I guess I sounded like you were saying if I'd had a cabin, I could have gone in the pool.
No, I'm saying that there was cabins there.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't mean it has to be the cabin in the middle of the woods.
Okay.
It could have been a cabin at a KOA, which is like it's not really roughing it because you know the amenities are there. Yep. But that's the only limit of roughing I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I saw some friends posted that they were camping off grid. There was like nothing. It's like you had a slot in the middle of the forest, but there was no like water there. There was no power. I'm like, that's not going to work for me. That's a little too extreme. It's like I want to be off grid adjacent.
Yeah. I don't want to be totally off the grid without amenities.
Yeah, that's a good title for the episode. Off grid adjacent.
But then that makes it seem like we're off grid.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. Next one. Superman or Batman?
Oh, crud. I was a Batman fan for so long. But I do like some things. I mean, okay. It's really a toss-up. I could pick reasons for both.
There are reasons for both.
If I said Batman, that means I get the Bruce Wayne stuff.
It is.
So
it's like, okay, so one of them is truly a superhero. because they have super
Yes.
abilities.
Superman.
The other one is rich.
Yes.
And so they have the ability to have all the toys to be superhero like.
I like Batman's gadgets, but I like Superman's
Yeah.
ability to fly, so it's hard to pick, but I think I'd pick Batman. I know it's hard because there are definitely some cool things about Superman.
I know, because flying sounds like so much fun.
But then that's all it is, like
No,
all
no,
the time.
he can shoot lasers from his eyes.
Yes.
He also, to save Lois, remember, he went the opposite direction and he turned back time by spinning the world back in time.
And that's my argument for why Superman is cool. But he has to only exist as Superman. Whereas Batman gets to be Batman and Bruce Wayne. So he gets to live, still in the human world. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to pick Batman. Superman is very isolating.
Probably Batman.
Yeah.
Okay. The next one, I know you're going to want neither, but that's not an option. You have to pick one of them.
I get it.
Bungee jumping or skydiving?
Skydiving.
Yeah, I'm going with skydiving. Yep. Yeah, because I have a parachute and a backup parachute.
I mean, at least if I skydive and something goes wrong, I just die. Bungee jumping, there's been some terrible things that have happened to people where they didn't die, and it's terrible.
How about that lady down in South America where nobody confirmed that she was actually attached to it before they flung her off the cliff?
Didn't they decide that was just murder?
I don't know where they're getting charged with murder, but
it wasn't on purpose. I thought they were trying to determine if it was done on purpose, because like in that camera view, the man, you could see that she was not attached, and he didn't go, hold on.
I don't know how none of them picked it up, because that should be one of the check boxes and everything.
Yeah.
Did
you see the video from the cameraman's point of view?
Yeah.
He literally, I have to watch it again. I swear he did this a little bit. I have to look at it again. But either way, he's panned back. You can see the rope, and they flung her feet up in the air. There's nothing attached. He had the opportunity to go, hold on, and he didn't. I feel like that's on purpose.
I cannot disagree. They're getting... I know that they were charged with murder.
Okay.
Their court system probably runs way more efficiently than America. So it'll get decided pretty quickly. But I think the other problem was she's at the bottom of the cliff. She's not dead yet, and they're not doing anything about it. Yeah. So that's it piles on the more you read into it.
Crazy.
Okay, next one. Scary movie or rom-com?
Rom-com.
No, always rom-com.
I don't do scary movies.
There's some good scary movies. Happy Death Day. That one's really good. Those are good. Yeah, it's really well done. I like those. But rom-coms are just better in general. Yep. I don't know why everybody wants to just be scared all the time.
I don't.
Yeah, so that one's pretty simple. This one could be difficult for you. For me, it's actually, the more I thought about it, this one's very simple.
Okay.
But this one could be a little bit more difficult. Okay. Marvel versus DC. And the reason this can be difficult is that Superman and Batman are on the DC side of things. So you have to remember, if you pick Marvel, you don't get Batman and you don't get Superman. However, I will tell you, I would pick Marvel, and I'd pick Marvel because of one reason, and you probably know what it is. It's Deadpool.
I'm picking Marvel.
I'm picking Marvel because of Deadpool. And the funny thing is, Ryan Reynolds, who plays Deadpool, also did a DC character because he did the Green Lantern. So he has actually done both sides of it.
The movie is bad. I rewatched it. I was confusing it with another movie. It's pretty bad.
You think Green Lantern was bad?
I rewatched it. It was pretty bad.
Look, without Green Lantern, he never meets his wife.
And that part of it, I like.
So it's like
he met his wife because of it. That makes it cool.
Green Lantern has to happen. It does. Whether you think it's good or bad,
I agree.
It has to happen, because without it, 100%. Ryan and his wife are not together, and they haven't made little munchkins.
Exactly. No, that part of it's good, but it's not a good movie.
I'm just saying that
it's
you have
slowly. It goes like this as you watch it. Love Ryan Reynolds though, all day.
Oh, see, I didn't.
I'm
I didn't
entertained
mind
by
it.
him all day.
I haven't seen it in years. But
Okay, because I said the same thing as you until I'd rewatched it, and then I was like, "Oh yeah, this one's a little." But I would also say,
but I don't think it was nearly as bad as they panned it to be.
yeah, I'll wait. I'll let you rewatch it and reevaluate.
Now, Deadpool, those
Deadpool's
are
awesome.
those are phenomenal.
Yeah.
It by far the best of all the characters in all the comic books. Period. There's Deadpool up here, and then everybody else is down here.
When I was a kid, I had a Spider-Man Green Machine spin out, with the two. Yeah, I had the Spider-Man version. I did not have the girl Barbie bike. I had the Spider-Man Green Machine. It's totally awesome.
Okay. Energy drinks had zero effect on me today.
I didn't take one.
Okay. Would you rather know the absolute truth behind every historical mystery or know what happens in the future 10 years from now?
Ooh.
I mean, do I get to know every event that happens in the next 10 years? Because you could get really stupid rich if you knew that.
I mean, I guess.
But here's
wouldn't that have a butterfly effect?
You could if you interrupted it. Because, like, you could know something terribly is going to happen, and if you change it,
it won't happen. So what point would be to see the future then, knowing that you probably could have a chance of changing it?
Well, maybe you could participate in it.
But
because you're at every monumental event moving forward, just as a participant. And there's nothing saying that you can't buy a few stocks here and a few stocks there.
And what was the other?
Nobody said you can't Nancy Pelosi it.
Yeah.
The other one is: Would you rather know the absolute truth behind every historical mystery?
Mystery.
Hmm? So you would know, like, anything that there's
D.B. Cooper, Amelia Earhart. I would choose that.
Amelia Earhart, because I just did a thing. I have that one app where I can do history lessons. Well, one of the ones I just did was Amelia Earhart, and they are pretty definitive that they already found where she ended up.
I'm actually grateful.
And they found pieces of the plane that matched repairs that she'd done before the flight. They'd found bones that matched up exactly to her height. So it's like they're without saying it, they know. And that was like the latest discoveries were like 2018. So on that, but yeah, DB Cooper, you would know the grassy knoll thing with JFK.
Right, exactly, all the things.
You would literally know anything and everything as far as all that's concerned. Now, whether anybody believes you when you tell them that, no, this is what it is.
I don't have to tell anybody. Just me knowing would be like, cool. Because
imagine people like spewing their misinformation online and you going, well, you're just wrong.
I mean, that just would be cool. Because as a kid, when I first learned about Amelia Earhart and how she was missing, that bothered me forever. Like, really. I was so excited when they finally came up. They're like, we think we know what happened. I was like, oh, I think it was one of those really deep background tasks, because that used to just bother me. Like how someone could just go missing.
Well, they were ridiculously off course.
Right. Which usually is probably what happens.
So when they did when they were going to do it first, they were heading west instead of east. And when they were heading west, they had a navigator with them. Okay. They was very knowledgeable. And when they had problems with that plane, I believe it like crashed the end of the runway or something like that. But when they had those issues, this person backed out. And so then it was only her and the other guy that went with her, but he didn't have the experience. And there was things that they removed from the plane that would have helped them when they were off course. They were not on the plane anymore because they removed them for weight. And this person never would have had them remove them.
Sure.
And so when you start going through all the things that went wrong, it was the compound effect of it, of item after item after item, to where, okay, when they got off course, okay, no surprise.
Yeah.
Radio was picked up of them trying to communicate with someone, but then they were lost.
Yeah, that's so
Um,
scary.
and anyway, they ended up, crashing at an island, and all that. But if you go back even further, when she did her flight from Newfoundland over the Atlantic, it's the first solo female artist or pilot. Artist. Yeah, I got music artist on my brain because that's what I'm writing in a book right now. But anyway, when she did that, she got off course in that one as well. She was way off course. She was supposed to go to France.
Oh.
She ended up in Ireland.
That's way off course.
Yes. So it's like when you go back, it's like it's not the first time that it happened. So it's like you would think learning from your mistakes, because she landed the first screen that she found in Ireland, and she just landed. She had no idea where she was. The person that talked to her said, told her,
"Here's where you are."
Yeah, and but it was considered successful because yes, she did fly across the Atlantic.
Yeah.
But it's like no lesson was learned from that. Okay, I need to make sure that I have proper equipment and everything else, so something like that this doesn't happen. It's like God was telling her, hey, I bailed you out this time.
Maybe.
But think about this moving forward. So there's a little bit more to it than
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
So if you picked a historical mystery, then I should pick future, so we have both covered.
Okay.
Yeah. No, this is just that's just smart.
Yeah.
And then I can go, hey, we're going here, and you go, why? And you're like, it's a surprise, but we gotta be there. But I know literally everything going forward. I can be like, if I know that it's not worth watching that Super Bowl and all the Super Bowl commercials are bad,
I'm not gonna do it.
We just don't have to waste our time. Just think about the time we could save.
That's true.
Like people go, oh, it's such a bad game. It's like, we had an awesome time. We went to see the latest Minions 12 movie, and it was great. Okay. Next one. Would you rather always know when someone is lying, or always get away with any harmless lie you tell?
I want to know if someone's lying.
Yeah.
Even though I still think I can tell most of the time. Maybe not all the time.
It's like what's the definition of harmless?
Too? Right. Your hair looks great. When it looks not great, that's harmless.
But to an extent. But it's like it could have been their benefit if you'd actually told them the truth and they fixed it.
Well, that's what
they could have met their future partner.
I've done that.
Yeah.
To fix their whatever.
Yeah, they got lettuce in their teeth. They got anything in my teeth? Nope. Because it's harmless.
Yeah.
But yet,
who says nope? Really?
I'm
if
sure
you're asking for a tooth check, you're gonna be like, yeah, there's right there.
I'm sure some people do just for whatever.
That's crazy.
Okay. I'd pick because I didn't say always know when someone is lying. Funny thing is, I get lied to every day by people. I got lied to on an appointment the other day. We're like, well, if we decide to sell it, and they were just like playing puffy chested, and I was like, oh, so you were able to figure out the foreclosure that's happening in less than 30 days? No. You were able to get that taken care of?
No, they did not.
And then they looked at me like, huh? And it's like, dude, I have access to the tax records.
Yeah.
I saw it. It's like, he's like, oh, well, yeah, I guess we probably do need to sell. It's like, why are you lying to me? How can I help you if you're just going to freaking lie to me all the time? It's so fucking annoying.
You get into trouble. Don't let it foreclose. Call an agent. Have them help you out. They'll help you work it out.
So crazy the amount of times that people withhold information.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather be able to read minds, but only when people are thinking about food, or be invisible, but only when nobody is looking at you?
Oh, the food one, because then I could know what somebody wants to eat, and then I could go get it or make it.
Okay, so the invisible one.
But so no one's looking, so who cares?
I mean, okay, if they're looking directly at me, I can't turn invisible. But if they look away, I could go invisible, and then they look back towards my direction. Do I come back visible again, or am I still invisible?
No, it says only when no one can see. No, if you're standing there, you're invisible, you got to move while you're invisible, and then when you turn back around, they don't see you because you're not there. No, they're going to see you. It says only when no one's looking. Who cares if you're invisible when no one's looking?
I'm still gonna pick that one.
Okay, I'm just saying I don't. For me, I would be like, whoever I would care. I want to go. No, yeah, for me that I like the other one. I'm gonna read their mind when they're thinking about food, so I know what food they like.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather have an extra hour in every day that only you get to use, or never need to sleep again?
Never need to sleep again.
That'd be so freaking great.
100%.
Yes, I could get so much done.
I say that all the time. People are like, well, you just gotta manage your time better. No, you know what? Lots of things happen beyond my control, and it doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with my mismanagement of time.
For me, it has nothing to do with mismanaged time. It's that I'm doing so much stuff.
Yes.
And I can't fit it all.
No sleep.
I have micromanaged my time to such the nth degree that I don't know how I fit anything else in it. It's like I run a real estate business. I write, we have the podcast, I work out, and then I'm supposed to sleep, eat, and have, hubba time and all that. I mean, like, there's only so many hours in the day to fit everything in. And
that's true.
Yeah. It's like, if I had more time, I could get so much more done.
Yeah. No sleep.
That would
say
be
it all the time.
That'd be freaking awesome.
Easy. Yep. If I did not require sleep, I would skip it.
Okay. One more.
Okay.
And then we'll call it a wrap.
Okay.
Would you rather have text or in real life conversations?
In real life.
In real life conversations, without a doubt.
Yep.
So many things get lost in translation with text only. It drives me crazy when I get text and I'm like,
can't tell.
Yeah, because I'm like, I'm gonna text you something back. You're getting, because I actually had to where I'm not being nasty, but then they take it nasty. And it's like, well, if you would have picked up the freaking phone, then this wouldn't have been a problem.
No, I found myself explaining things all the time. I did not mean that because I think it might have sounded like that. Might have sounded like that. And they're like, no, I didn't take it that way at all. Because they talk to me in person and they know my intention behind my words already. So they already know the way I speak and the way I convey. And so most of the time, but I always make sure that I explain myself if I feel like I'm like, I read it back to myself. I'm like, wait, that might have sounded like this. And they're like, no, I didn't take it that way at all. Because they know how I sound in person. I
mean, I'm pretty blunt anyway, but you can soften it up by having a real conversation.
Tact.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's tonality and everything. Mm-hmm. All right. That's a wrap. If you like the show, like, share, comment, review, leave feedback. We are on YouTube. Definitely should just check it out on YouTube. I think that's it.
Okay.
Until next time, go out and be the kick-ass adult I know you all can be.
Boom.